Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the super late models here at Volusia. Hopefully we can run pretty well. We're car number 3 here out of what is it, 14, so decent size field. We got 40 laps here. Hopefully we can do well. Everybody's gonna be chasing down Waddell, that's all I know. Freaking the goat out here, he's gonna kill everybody for sure, so we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can have a good run. At least we need to qualify well. Track already came in pretty slicked off, so I think it's just going to be the top for the most part, maybe for a lot of the race, honestly, if not the entire thing. I think you can make the bottom work, kind of, in 1 and 2, but you'd have to be so perfect with it, and it's so difficult to hit that right now. I think later in the race, the bottom in 1 and 2 is going to come in. I don't know about 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is kind of wide already. We ran a 5 there, which is not that great, honestly. And I clipped the wall lap too, so our lap's not even going to count here. I don't even know what it would have been. It would have been very similar, slight bit better. 498 is what it would have been. But that would have moved us up 1 spot at least, but it is what it is. Skimmed the wall barely on lap number 2. Barely would have had a faster lap anyways, so it's going to be probably a single file groove here. Hopefully we get beat out by 1 more person and we can start on the outside, just because it feels like it's going to be top lane mostly. So I'm hoping we get beat out by 1 person so we could start on the outside. Other than that, we're going to be struggling on the inside early on and we might fall back a little bit. So hopefully that's not the case, but maybe we can get a good restart on the bottom. Who knows? All right, we're getting ready to roll off here. We are in 5th. Hopefully we can try and get by some people. We'll see how the start of this race goes. I'm hoping on the bottom we can get a good start somehow and really hook the bottom in 1 and 2 and maybe move up for 3 and 4. I don't know. We'll do our best. There are cautions, 40 laps here. That guy is already destroying his left front. I don't know if he actually destroyed it or not, but he definitely hit it. I don't know if he gave himself any damage or not, but that was pretty damn funny. But being car number 3 here, we need to finish pretty well, probably in this top 5 for the most part, just to gain anything. If anything, because I think even if we finish 5th, we might lose a little bit, because I don't think it's a very high strength field overall, because I'm only like a 4,800 or something like that. I'm not super high up there. Waddell's like mid 8,000s or something like that. He is way up there. The 2-car Preston, I'm not sure what I rating he has, to be fair. But I didn't hear the spotter or whatever he said the strength of field was. We'll find out afterwards in the results. But we got to be on it here.
I'm not really sure what happened there.
We got to get on it here for the start of this race, and hopefully we don't screw it up. These things are weird to drive at slow speeds. I hate it. I hate driving these things under pacing. But Waddell's got control of the restarts. He's probably going to go early-ish. Oh, I got loose in the slick there. Too much wheel spin. Ran too high there in 1 and 2 to try to get a good run off of 2 here. But I'm going to slide up here in 3 and 4. Oh, never mind. That dude is sending it. Holy hell. He sent it way too hard. But we're just going to run the outside with everybody else now. We fell back to 6th. If there's a restart, at least we'll be on the outside for now. Guys in front of me are kind of throwing sliders on each other, if that's what you want to call them. We're getting the wall into turn 1. That's going to kill me if I continue doing that. Let's not do that. Try not to kill my right rear too much in this, but they did do an update during week 13. It reduced the amount of wear on the tires by 25%. So I don't think tire wear is going to mean that much, honestly. Damn it. I need to stop hitting the wall into the entry of corners. So I don't think tire wear is going to mean too much, honestly. So hopefully we can just have a nice clean race. See what we can do. Try and keep up pace throughout the race. Trying to watch Waddell's line a little bit. He's like just right on the edge of the grip with his right rear so perfectly. He's just so good. Pretty much perfect on the dirt. He's been in multiple Pro Series in these super late models as well. Has a great podcast, the Plum Wild podcast. We've got that on the side of the car somewhere, I'm pretty sure. But we're trying to catch back up to the 67. Slow car in the outside wall. Somebody wrecked. So we're going to be restarting here in 6th. That's a good thing for us. At least hopefully we can get a good run on the outside to start with. All right, hopefully we can get a good start here being on the outside. It's been the lane to be in so far. I don't foresee it moving down anytime soon. It's not really slicked off up here at all. It's only lap 8 though, but 40 laps is going to fly by if we can stay green. I feel so rusty in these cars because I've been doing so much other type of racing lately. Like normally we do mainly just dirt and oval, but I've been doing some dirt road. I did an IMSA race just before this. This is like my first actual dirt oval race this season. I haven't ran like a normal dirt oval race like this since the end of last season. Because all the stuff during week 13 was like skip barbers on dirt and stuff like that. 4 cars in the wall. Getting under this guy was probably a bad idea. I'm gonna try and back off and get back to the top. Because I just don't want to get trained off a restart. Because the 4 cars screwed up and I tried to get under them. Okay. Because if he's gonna do that, I'm gonna try and pass him here. Try and get the grip on the exit. Ooh, that guy nailed the wall. He's not throwing a slider back. Perfect. So we're gonna get by him, get up in the 5th. See if we can chase back down this 67 now. That 4 car was doing some weird things there. That was not working out. We are running the fixed. I might like switch back and forth, but in the season on like running the fixed and open, depending on the weeks and stuff like that. But this week was all messed up for me. Like I was gonna run the open yesterday, but kind of missed it. Was doing like a lot of busy stuff yesterday. So I'm running the fixed today. But if you do want to check out the open sets and stuff, look at the link in my description. Use code HRE for 10% off. Getting some sets. Because CFM has some great sets. I'm not great in them, but like Waddell uses them. Gavin uses them. A ton of pros use them. So if you want to get some good dirt sets, go check them out in the link in the description. We're keeping pace pretty decent right now. Don't know if I'm killing my right rear, but I also don't know if it even matters because I haven't ran a normal dirt race in a while. I think the last time I even ran some supers, it was during week 13 at Eldora, I believe. I think me, Gavin, and a couple people were messing around, like joining a hosted and stuff. And I was doing it in VR. And I felt pretty decent running it in VR. Like I was able to run by the wall pretty well, like consistently. And it's just so weird running in VR. I like my triples better. I just like having the feeling of actually being able to see around me, but I can feel immersed in the game with the 3 screens. In VR, it just like squeezes the hell out of your head. We're catching the 67. He's running a little bit higher. Oh, that dude is destroyed. Oh, we missed it. Oh, that was close. We're going to be 4th for the restart now, though. Slowly moving up, but that guy killed the wall going into turn 1. Somehow we missed it, and I think the 67 got very close to getting destroyed as well. That was really close. All right, we need a good restart here. Try to get up in the 3rd. Seems like there's been a caution just about every 10 laps, like close to. If we get into the last 10 laps and then there's a caution, and we'll be single file, so you kind of want to get every spot you can. You kind of want to get whatever spot you can all together all the time. But we need to try to get a good start here. Car was starting to feel really good there. We were running better than the 67 that's under us now, but I know he's going to be aggressive on the start, throwing some sliders, so we got to watch out for him. But I felt like we were a little bit faster than him there on that run. 21 was a little slow there at the start. I think we were kind of in his rear end, which I was not trying to be. But he was just spinning his tires or something. I don't know what was going on. But the 67 really benefited from that, unfortunately, because I feel like we're a little bit quicker than him. So we got to try to get by the 21 and then get up to the 67 as well, which is going to be very tough to do. The only good thing is the track's super wide, so you can definitely throw some sliders. I really don't know if the bottom's ever going to come in. Like, we're getting really wide, but still don't know if we're going to be able to run the bottom. I still think the top's going to roll too much momentum. But the 21 here is catching the 67. He's going to probably throw a slider on him here. He does. He doesn't smack the wall. He ran it clean. Now the 67's going to go throw it back. So we got to watch out for them because they're going to be like trading crossovers and stuff. Damn, the 67 had a really good slider there, actually. Trying not to run the 21 over. He was a little slow through that corner. That slider line seemed to work really well from that 67, though, in 3 and 4. I feel like that could be an actual line. I think he's going to go throw a slider here. Nope, he didn't get enough of a run. I can't really throw a slider because they're right on top of each other and stuff like that. I'm trying not to run into his rear end, so I'm like slowly moving down the track and stuff. 1 and 2 is definitely a tougher corner to throw a slider in. 3 and 4 is definitely so much more room because of the inside wall and all that. Oh, I feel so much quicker than these two. He might be getting checked up from the 67 though also. Real tight racing. I was goosing my tires a little bit too much there, I think. Trying to get back to that top lane. And we get a caution. One more restart, double file here. And before we go single file if it goes 2 more laps.
I know.
Oh, that guy just went into the pits. Literally, that dude just went into the pits. And I just got gifted 2nd place. I don't know how that works. 2nd place like hit the wall in turn 1 and 2 with his right side. I think he might have broke his right front and he went into the pits there. We might have just got gifted 2nd there, luckily. I don't know how that worked. I'll take it. That's the weirdest thing I've seen so far, like for a restart and stuff. I've never seen that happen, like up at the front like that. So all right, let's see if we could try to we're not going to keep up with Waddell. I already know that. Let's see if we could hold 2nd at least. He's going to throw a slider. Oh, he doesn't. All right, we're going to roll the outside of him. Bye-bye. I think that slider line 3 and 4 is actually pretty quick. Waddell's trying to run the bottom now, which is very interesting, but we get a caution, and I think we might be single file, or this might be the last double file. I don't know if we're right at 10 laps left, if we hit the line here, or if we're literally gonna be a double wide one last time, potentially. I think we're literally gonna be double wide one last time here, dang it. Yep, we are double file one last time here. Everything after this 100% is single file. It's unfortunate we're not single file for this one because they could still throw a slider on me from 3rd place and stuff, so that's a little unfortunate. We were gifted this spot anyway, so we got very lucky being in this position to start with. But I gotta try and get a better restart. Waddell had a great one on that last one. Well, a good one. I don't know if it was amazing, but it was definitely good. I got side by side with the guy behind me, so he kept up really well with him. I need to try to roll it better. Ah, I screwed that one up. I tapped the brake too, which really screwed up our momentum. Dang it, way too sideways there. Oh, and we're getting tapped as well. He's probably gonna slide us. Yeah, it looks like the bottom might be coming in now. We get a huge run off the top though. That's the only thing. Like, I think the bottom is there if you hit it completely correct. But I think the top is just super fast. 21 goes high. We're like really tight right here. See if we can run the bottom here. We got it there. Try and throw like a little slider here, 3 and 4. Because I feel like that slider line is actually pretty good. From bottom 1 and 2. Let's just not get hooked into the wall. All right, that was a really good 1 and 2. Try and slide up again, 3 and 4 here. Yeah, 1 and 2 is definitely bottom. 3 and 4, I feel like that slider is good. If you run it really right, at least. Might be burning up more of the right rear, but hey, it's the end of the race at this point. Trying to catch Nathan if we can. I don't know how we ended up second after this entire thing. We qualified awful. In 5th place, not terrible, but wasn't great by any means. Kind of shocked that we moved up like we did. We got really lucky, I feel like. It was kind of just a little bit of attrition in a way. And then got very lucky with the one guy pitting as we're coming to 1 to green. And it left us in the outside. But that's gonna make it a green-white checkered here. Waddell's doing a 360 to already start his celebration. Hey, don't celebrate too early there.
1 to go.
And we're single file here. Gotta try to keep up with Nathan on this restart. The thing is, he's been running the top the last couple laps. Before that, he was running the bottom forever. I don't know what's necessarily faster, but I kind of have to go the opposite of him in a way. Because you're not going to pass him by chasing him. You're not going to just follow in his line and get him. I don't think we're going to have a lot of speed on him at all because he's going to get a jump. So I got to try and time it right to where we can try and keep up with him the best we can. The thing is I'm worried about is the guys behind us.
Pace car's off. Be ready. Be ready. Green flag.
Don't spin the tires there. We're good.
Couple more laps.
Try and run middle, slide up some. Just gonna kind of protect here.
All right, man.
I think that slider line's kind of good anyways.
16, 26, 2, 4.
Run the bottom as best we can. And then run this slider line. And hopefully come home second. Hell yeah, good win, Nathan. I'll take a second there though. Behind 8K iRating. I will take getting second somehow out of that race. Spray him with some dirt for his celebration. But hell yeah, I'll take that. That was awesome. I don't know how we went up to second. We got gifted that, but then we were actually somewhat quick anyways, so I'll take that. I will take that. It's not too terrible. Not too terrible by any means. So, good first dirt race of the season for us. I will take it. I really thought that we were going to struggle, especially starting on the bottom. And with how top dominant this track was, it was so wild. But there's going to probably be a decent bit of incidents to go through here because there was a lot of cautions. There was like 3 of them, 4 of them. I think 4 of them total. And we ended up with a 0x out of that whole race, I think. Yeah, we still ended up with a 0x out of that, so I will take it. Good first dirt race. Definitely going to be able to gain some iRated and some safety out of that. Off the start, everybody checking up really hard in the back. That 11 car 100% got a black flag. There's no doubt about it. The 14, oh, way too hard into turn 3, scraping the wall. Luckily, he didn't break his right front because that could have happened for sure. He's going to the inside, scrapes the inside wall. He might have been going to throw a slider. I'm not 100% sure. 4 car down here doing just about the same thing. Barely tapped it, though. It straightened him out, though. Going down to the inside of turn 1, nailed the inside wall. I'm going to push him all the way up. That's one way to throw a slider in turn 1, I guess. If you want to damage your car, too. He's blinking a little bit. This was second place that we saw. Oh yeah, he just didn't get it turned in for the corner at all. Like, he was going straight. He literally didn't start turning until like now. Like, he waited way too long to try and get into this corner. He really screwed it up, and then that he got all out of whack, destroyed the front end. I thought he was going to clip this dude or me, because he was coming down the track. I thought it was going to clip his rear end. Netcode thought it was going to clip him, but it ripped his spoiler off, but it popped back into place. We barely missed him as well. I started turning down because I was off throttle trying to miss it. But yeah, his spoiler comes back into place. But that was an awful wreck. He was in second place. Oh, and then he just sat there forever, and the 13 ran straight into him. The 10 car might have been all right. 13 just did never slow down. He never looked ahead. Oh, Jesus, the 67 threw the hell out of a slider there off of a restart. You had no business doing that. I think this is where I might have been lifting up the rear of the 21 Oh, not really. He was clear. I mean, unless I'm lifting up there, but he was just spinning his tires at that point. Like, he was just really on throttle. 67 about killed Waddell there. That was kind of crazy. I don't know. Oh, yeah, the 67 is the one I pulled into the pits, which was really odd, all randomly. Yeah, right there is where that wreck happened. They were talking about under caution that he slammed the brakes to not run into the dude in front of him because he got a little too sideways, I guess. And he was just more straight getting into the corner like normal. He got a little too sideways, I guess. So he slammed the brakes and got around. The 11 car had nowhere to go at that point. A little unfortunate. That happens to me all the time. Did Waddell clip the inside wall here? That might have been the case. Just barely a little kiss to the inside wall. These guys are hitting at the very top, the 67 trying to come back up through the field. But you want to see why he's there. Oh my God, big wreck. Right there, that was terrifying. That was the front of this group. He just got hooked in the right rear. But this guy was in the pits because he like broke his right front, I think. I really think he did. It was in turn 1 here. We were just pacing here. This is the second time he did it. On the while we were pacing on before the race, he hit the inside wall, and in this one he hit the outside wall. But I think that broke his right front. I literally think, yeah, you could see it chattering, and it's not turning. I don't think. Oh yeah, that thing's not turning at all. So yeah, he's lucky he noticed it then and went down into the pits and got it fixed because you only have to be in there for a second, and it will pop that back in place. You just have to be able to get into your pit stall normal. Yeah, it already popped it back in place, it looks like. So, yeah, he got pretty lucky there. And then, yeah, this is where, yeah, the 11's just jacking that dude up. And somehow that didn't collect more people, which is shocking. Very shocked by that. 57 blinking a little bit. Where did this guy end up finishing? He ended up finishing 4 laps down. So, yeah, he ended up in a wreck here towards the end, it seems like. 10 cars a little loose there. It's like jumping up a couple people. 57 on the back of the 17 there. The 12 and the 67. 12 just gonna tap the wall. I thought the 67 was gonna come up into him the way I was looking for a second. 17 got clipped a little bit. What started there? The 11 car. Oh, the 14 had a absolute huge run here on the outside. The 11 car was pretty far back here too. The 4 car really screwed up because he got on the brakes for the 17 and he tried to shoot the middle, and the 14 had a huge run. And, oh, the 14 clipped the wall barely, but everybody survived out of that, shockingly. That was kind of crazy. Kind of am surprised by that one. This dude definitely dies here in the next couple laps. Oh, he is just really sending it now. He's going to break that left front trying to do that more. 11 gets the outside wall, 12 into the back of him. 12 car throwing a slider. It's actually the 112, and the 67 just sent him to the outside wall. And then... oh, did he DQ out or something? Did the 12 car DQ out? Did anybody DQ out of this thing? Yeah, that was that dude right there, I think, actually. That dude just DQ'd out, I believe. Oh, maybe not. Oh, this was the 11 car that DQ'd. Okay, never mind. I'm tripping. I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that dude got sent into the barrier out there. That was unfortunate. And this is where the caution came out, and Waddell did a damn 360. That would have been wild if it put him into the back of the field or something. He's just so damn good. Like, it's ridiculous. There was no way I was going to catch him. I'm just happy to finish second to him, honestly. 14 and the 57 get a little tight there. And then this is after the race. So we end up finishing second. Very happy about that. Let's go see what we end up getting out of the results now. All right, we got back to a 4,800. Nice. I thought I was already at a 4,800, but I'll take the plus 53. That's a pretty good gain for us. Gain some safety as well. I'm fine with that. We got a plenty of safety. I'm not worried. And strength of field is 3,500. Not a bad strength of field, actually. I thought it was worse than that. And there was 3 different splits, so maybe that's why it was a decent size one, honestly, because everybody was a lot closer. What was the lowest iRating number? 2,700, like 2,730-ish at the time, but not that bad for the lowest in the field. But we gained 53 out of that. I will take it. The guy that yeah, the 5 car lost 66 out of it, unfortunately, but he was up in second, and I probably just texted him driving during the caution, hit the wall, and then broke his right front, which is just hilarious to me. But hey, I got lucky. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I think we had a second place car anyways, because I felt like we were a little bit quicker than Preston, and then also that 67 car, the 5 here, Evan, I feel like we were a little bit faster than both of them anyways. It would have been a pain in the ass to get around them. So we got gifted up to second. I'll take it. So it's not a bad day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the race nonetheless. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.